Okay, so we're back for video number 3 about running, activation, mobility, self-treatment. And what we're going to look at is something called a monster walk. So a monster walk is a way to activate, strengthen, gain control through glute med and semi-deep hip rotators. So glute med is one of your 3 gluteal muscles, and it allows control of the knee position. So typically, if as you strike the foot as a runner, if you've got weak glute med, what you see is a downward drop of the opposite hip,
right,
and a collapse inward of the stance leg. So you just see, as you land, you get landing, you get drop of the hip, which throws one hip out, and you get inward rotation of the knee. And that's why I see so many people with knee issues, medial calf issues, plantar fascia issues, glute med tendinopathies, because it's just improper mechanics. That's what we're looking at.
One thing that you will notice is when you've watched these videos and you see people doing things that have been highlighted in these videos, you'll stand there at park run or at a race and go, "Oh, look what he's doing! Look what he's doing."
It's really obvious to notice. Once you know what you're looking for, you notice it on everybody. It's a really common fault. So, how to correct it? Using a small TheraBand loop. You can buy these from Argos, they're like a $5 for a pack of 3 from Argos, so it's easy. So what we're going to do is stand inside the band with it around just above your knees. What I'm going to do is go...
So that's quite tight, isn't it?
That's fairly tight, yeah. I mean, it's not, I can move it easily, but it's tight enough, I'm taking up all the tension.
All right.
Feet shoulder width, knees pulled out shoulder width, like Luke talks about with the squat. Engaging your glutes to pull your knees out. Sit into about a quarter of a squat. Keep that activation through your glutes, squeezing your glutes to pull your knees out. And then from there, keeping that position, which you're going to step. Little inch steps to the side. Now the reason I do it this way is that it maintains constant activation in the glutes. So we're not getting switching on and off.
Right.
For those people where they're lazy, I just want them working constantly, so it's consistent activation.
Okay, so your knees are quite bent, aren't they? Not bent, but they're sort of...
They've got a little bit, I'm not doing it straight leg, because otherwise you start ending up using TFL and hip flexors and sort of throwing the legs up. In this position, you're isolating the glutes because you're in a slight semi-flex position at the hips.
Yeah.
Like I said, from there you maintain that position the whole time. What you see a lot of people doing is they do this.
All right, so that's taking the tension out of it.
It gets glutes working, but they're on and they're off, and they're not really having to maintain any kind of activity.
Yeah.
When you're running, as you strike, the glute has to be functional through knee and hip flexion as you come up and down. So actually, if you're just standing legs straight, it's not really related to running. If you're in this squat position or semi-squat, you can actually do forward and back fairly quickly. You can do walking up and down. You can do side to side. You can do a little square. It's actually, you can do whatever you want that's specific to running. You know, work in the pattern that you're going to be running in. And that's an ideal way to strengthen glute med specific to running.
Brilliant. Cheers, Dec.